Greetings nerds, in this video we're going to use a dry erase board again. Yeah, this is going to be another art challenge where we use a dry erase board. So here's the dry erase board and the dry erase marker. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a different art challenge. It won't be me using my mouth to draw something, a food, drink, or whatever. This time I'm going to use my weakest hand to draw a few things, and then that's going to be the end of this art video. I pretty much figured out the things I want to draw for this dry erase board art challenge video. Let's just get going. So without any further ado, before we begin, I'm also going to use my face cam because I'm tired of producing art videos, and I don't really use my face cam that much nowadays, so I need to use my face cam more often. A way of improving the art videos and like really taking my content creating skills to pretty much of a different level. Get what I'm trying to say, nerd? Taking my brother's advice. Wants me to do this or that, maybe using my green screen more often, maybe promoting my videos differently. But I promote my videos by sharing them as stories on Facebook and Instagram. Nothing else, but I do share my video on X, which used to be called Twitter. But let's go ahead and do some drawings with a dry erase board. So for the first drawing, we did the drawing of a sausage that's on a hot dog bun, and we had put all of that stuff onto a plate, and the plate looks quite deformed. And I felt like I could have took my time drawing an oval, drawing the plate nice and perfectly. We also drew a glass of water, and I was actually gonna draw like a cup with a straw, but I had changed my mind quickly and decided to stick with something simple. And yeah, that's that for the first drawing in this art video and this art challenge that we're doing. The exact same challenge, well, it's kind of different. We're using a dry erase board. I have said that during the intro, and you nerds really get it. And I can't even lie to each and every one of you nerds. Doing this challenge using your weakest hand and using a dry erase board, it is quite straightforward than using your mouth to draw. Yeah, using your mouth is pretty much of a different story. That is like twice the amount of the challenge. I also forgot to mention, nerds, I was actually gonna draw a hot dog instead. Yeah, that was my initial plan for my first drawing in this art video, but I ended up drawing a hot dog that is thick, and instead it's a sausage. For the second drawing in this art video, we drew a burger, some fries, and a drink, and that's about it. Yeah, I feel like this is a little more of a challenge for this drawing, and it's a little more fascinating or compelling. Because for this one, we drew a little more, we put in a bit more work, and also I would like to apologize in advance for making you nerds, each and every one of you nerds, starving and hungry. I recently had a veggie burrito. I plan on having more of a veggie burrito again, like back to back. Like, I actually made some veggie burritos for my family yesterday. Oh, and why am I talking about food all of a sudden? Well, we're doing a few drawings that associate with food because, well, I gotta come up with ideas of what to do for these art videos. Drawing something random as hard as we can, and then move on to the next drawing, and then the next drawing, and then call it quitsies for the day until another day we produce another YouTube video. But I think I'm gonna share my opinions for these drawings. So in total, we did 4 drawings, not 4, 5. Excuse me. Just like last time, We used the dry erase board. Now for the third drawing, we drew some desserts. Now in reality, I do get a pretty horrendous sweet tooth. Like, I love sweets like everyone else does, from cupcakes to cakes, normal cakes, muffins, cookies, and ice cream. Yeah, I can eat any sweets, except for the ones that don't look that appealing to me or like appetizing. Some desserts are sweet, like actually sweet looking and like tasty. They taste like heaven, and others, they just make you want to toss those cookies. And I think I have experienced that before, but I don't remember because my memory just has so much. It's filled like really badly, like how you got a bunch of apps on your computer and on your files, yeah, that type of feeling. So we drew a banana split, a glass of shake. It doesn't matter if who cares if it's a chocolate shake, a vanilla shake, or a strawberry, or any type of shake. I like all shakes. Don't mean to brag here. We drew a cupcake, a pie, and a donut, and that's about it. I feel like I could have drew a cake. Yeah, we should have drew maybe a piece of cake. Next time. Next time we do a dry erase board challenge. Now for the fourth drawing that we did in this art video. And for this art challenge, a dry erase board challenge. How many times do I have to say dry erase board challenge? That's just getting annoying for you nerds. Yes, I understand. But for this drawing that we're doing right now, it's a clown. And I had used only two colors of dry erase markers, just black and blue. I wish I could get more color. Maybe the next time I earn some money on my Cash App card, I'm gonna buy some more dry erase markers with various colors, because just to make this art video a little more fascinating. I love how the clown turned out, but I'm not going to say much more further. I'm not going to share any more opinions. Again, I'm going to share my opinions towards the end of this art video on the drawings we did for this video. So yeah, and I really hate using my eraser so much in this video because I just feel like it's kind of cheating and it's really ruining the challenge. Maybe the next time we do this challenge using a dry erase board, I can restrict myself of using the eraser when we're doing these drawings, just to express my feelings, I guess. I guess I need to stop clowning around. You saw what I did there? So, this drawing of a clown we did in this art video is actually a foreshadow of what I'm gonna do in this channel. This drawing of a clown we did in this art video made me a clown. Haha! So for the fifth and final drawing in this art video that we did, it is a drawing of a wrestling ring. Originally, I was gonna draw a boxing ring, but I watch more wrestling than boxing. I do watch sports, but I don't watch sports that heavily. I am a partial wrestling fan, but I don't even watch wrestling on TV that often anymore. I just only watch only some wrestling matches on my phone, like every month, and then yeah, I'm not a heavy TV watcher. You nerds really get what I'm trying to say. I don't watch TV like how I used to back in the days. I tried to draw a fist for part of the wrestling ring, but the fist turned out really awful. I used the eraser and redrew the fist, and it still looked hideous. I still made another hideous fist, and I honestly didn't know what to put for part of the ring. I just put action because wrestling is action. It involves action.
using your entire body to perform a wrestling move, doing this or that, like doing all of the jumping, all of the punching, striking, grappling, etc. I was actually going to draw the other side of the wrestling ring, but I feel like it would hurt the drawing a lot more. It would make the drawing much more hideous, so I just left it like a two-dimensional feel, and I decided to leave the drawing how it is. And we're finished now. I would like to rank these 5 drawings we did in this art video from worst to best, just like the last dry erase board art video we did in this channel. So for the first drawing, I'm going to start with the wrestling ring. This drawing is too generic looking, and it's just too basic, far too basic. And if I drew this wrestling ring from a different perspective, maybe like from a bird's eye view, it would have been nicer. Sticking with like a two-dimensional drawing of a wrestling ring, it's just weak. For the next drawing, I'm gonna choose the sausage on a plate and a glass of water as the second worst in my opinion. I mean, it's okay actually. Another generic drawing that we did in this art video, but not as generic as the previous drawing that I ranked. Next up, this drawing of a bunch of desserts. Now, these desserts do look sweet, but what's unsweet about this drawing of a bunch of desserts, they're too deformed. It's like a bunch of co-workers decided to rush through making these desserts, like they're deliberately trying to get themselves fired because they're fed up that they're not getting paid enough to do their jobs. So that's why they decided to rush through these desserts, and that's why these desserts look like this. They're too deformed. Next up, I'm gonna choose the clown. I wish the afro was a bit bigger, and I guess that made me start clowning around. I gotta quit trying to be funny. It would have been nicer if I used the color red instead of blue, because most clowns would use the color red for their face and for their hair and etc. I think for the outfits that they wear, even the red nose is popular for clowns. But unfortunately, I do not have a dry erase marker that's the color red, but one day we're gonna get a variety of colors for the dry erase board that we're gonna keep on using in this channel. For the last drawing that I'm gonna rank, and in my opinion the best, we got the main course meal consisting of a burger, fries, and a drink. Who cares if it's either a smoothie, a shake, or it could be a carbonated drink like Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola, Sprite, you name it, nerds, you name it. I love how I added the sesame seed on the top bun, and the burger does look quite detailed, especially with for me using my weakest hand rather than using my stronger hand. And I'm gonna do more art challenges like this in the future, and I'm looking forward to it. So this is, in my opinion, the best out of all of the 5 drawings we did in this art video. I also can't leave the fries hanging. The fries look tasty, but the drink, on the other hand, it really ruined this drawing slightly. But this drawing makes us want to crave for more drawings, and I hope you nerds enjoy the rest of your weekend. Feel free to subscribe to this channel, and feel free to follow me across social media. And thanks for watching. I appreciate your time.